top 25 30 for 30s from season one. This was my idea. I just recently watched. Have you seen all the 30 for 30s or what?
I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen the majority of them, I'd say. Um, uh, yeah. So what we're doing here, and I'm going to talk because Logan is he's under the weather
I think I
today.
feel well, like better when I'm doing stuff though. So
Good, good. I'm glad. So like for those of you familiar with 30 for 30, that's a series ESPN started on their 30th anniversary. It was the 30th anniversary of their existence, and they decided they were going to let 30 documentary filmmakers, well, really 29 documentary filmmakers and Ice Cube, make 30 short films that are about specific sports subjects that they really care about. Um,
produced by Bill Simmons. It was really his idea. He said, I watched an interview with him. He said, ESPN loves celebrating themselves. So I was like, what better way than to do a 30 years, like 30 great moments of celebrating 30 years of sports? That'd be a great idea. And they were like, of course, do that. Celebrate ESPN all you want.
yeah.
30 for 30 sounds great. So they
So
did it.
that
And
they
then it kept
did
going. Now they've
right.
done like 150 for 150.
They did that, and that was a big hit. And then after that, they sort of tried to rebrand for a second as like ESPN Films Presents or something, and the ratings weren't as good. So they decided, let's just call them 30 for 30s. Like it's fine that there's more than 30 of them. And so now they've done a shit ton of them. And we're only going to be covering the original 30 on this podcast. Arguably, their two greatest achievements are OJ Made in America, which I think won an Oscar, and The Last Dance, which was an enormous hit during the pandemic for Netflix. Uh, but those were not part of the original 30. So those will not
I
be
don't think those are
covered.
really 30 for 30s either, though, because The
They
Last
are
Dance was like a six-part
10
thing.
part, I think.
30 for
Um,
30 does that too,
yeah, it's 30 that those are officially 30 for 30s.
but it's not a part of their seasons.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not doing that. This is just the first 30. I
Yeah.
recently got the Blu-ray and I'd never seen them before, so I was like, I'll watch them and then rank them. And then we started doing this top 25, and I thought
Right.
that'd be a fun way to do it because
We've been
we'll be
doing
leaving
these
out five of them.
exactly. We've been doing these top 25 lists, so it'd be fun just to see which five get left off and whether we have the same ones.
I feel like they'll
Uh,
be close.
I feel like it's not going to be too far off either. This should be a pretty easy list. Might be a short app. But yeah. So Logan, you just watched them recently. So when one of us mentions a new one, can you just like say what
Yeah, I wrote
it's
down all the
about briefly?
subjects.
Good. All right, cool.
I don't think it'll be that short because in the last ones they know all the wrestlers. We don't have to say who the Undertaker is, but here we'll have to say like what Jordan Rides the Bus was about, you know?
Well, that was about Michael Jordan riding a bus.
Right. Why did he ride the bus though?
Oh, because he had to go to baseball games.
Right. He bought a charter bus for his Birmingham Barons baseball team.
Right.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one won't fare so well probably.
I like that one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's get started. I've got my list already written down, and as you go, I will write them down and then I'll transfer them to the whiteboard as we go
Okay.
along.
I have every 30 for 30 I've seen ranked. So
Wow.
if you feel me delaying at any point, it's because I have to remember whether one was part of the first season or not.
Why would you have to do that? Do you
What
not
do you
have a
mean?
separate list of just the top 25?
No.
This is crazy. The way you do this ranking stuff blows my mind. All right, so I think you should tell us where they rank overall then.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
If you
I
have it, if it's that easy, you know.
I want to say I've seen 59 30 for 30s
Okay.
altogether. And the bottom five overall. are also the bottom five of the original 30.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you really haven't seen that much. You've probably only seen like some of season two, some of season three. I think
I
they're
I
into
feel
season
like I've
five now.
seen like most of season 2 and 3, and then it gets pretty spotty after that.
How's that possible if there are 30 a season?
There's not 30 a season.
There are not 30 a season.
No, no,
Oh, they
no.
stopped doing that.
Every season after the original 30 is much shorter.
Oh, see, okay, okay, fair. Well, I recently did get the second season, so
Great.
we can rank second season next.
Sounds
But
good.
anyway, do we want to say the five that didn't make it first, or we want to wait till the end?
No, I feel like we should, in case people know the 30 for 30 is be on the edge of their seats.
Okay,
What's going to make it?
all right. So then my number 25 is Muhammad and Larry. Follows Larry Holmes, former boxer, I guess, who beat
Yes.
Muhammad Ali in a fight toward the end of Muhammad Ali's career.
Yeah. And he was vilified by the public.
But he seemed like such a sweet guy.
He seemed like the greatest guy ever, honestly.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's my 25.
My number 25 is Unmatched.
No, I was so worried about this happening.
I know you love this one. This is the story of tennis greats Chris Evert and Martina Navratilova's friendship and rivalry.
Exactly right. And
Mm.
this one stands out to me because these two were just so dominant. And I love that. I'm so fascinated when someone's just so much better at something than other people. Like, how
Yeah.
does that happen? How do you do that? And they were just the two best. Like, no one could touch them. I think that's so cool. And they did. They hated each other, but they loved each other. So sweet. Anyway, 24 Fernando Nation. This covers pitcher, I don't Mexican pitcher. I don't know. Fernando Valenzuela, and then he got signed to the LA Dodgers, and there was a big craze. People loved him.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fernando Valenzuela. He was still pitching when I was a kid. How old am I? I'm so old.
You're 39.
I'm ancient. Um, 24. My number 24 is Tim Richmond, To the Limit.
Yeah. Okay, that's my 23.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's a NASCAR driver, died of AIDS.
Yeah.
Very
Ooh.
sad. Sort of like a real eccentric guy, like larger than life. People were like, "What's up with this guy?" And then he died of AIDS.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they've realized he was larger than life because he was a gay fellow.
Is that what happened?
Probably.
People questioned. They still didn't know was he gay or
Oh,
not
I don't
because he
know.
never said.
Number 23 on my list is Small Potatoes. Who killed the USFL?
Come on.
Answer President Trump.
Yeah, seriously. He said, "Let's compete with the NFL." That
Mhm.
didn't turn out so well. That's better than unmatched. Come on. 22.
Well,
The
I listen. I haven't been saying anything, but almost everyone that you've mentioned so far is much higher on my list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Bro, come on. 22, the House of Steinbrenner. This one's one of your favorite guys. You're a Yankees fan, and this is
That's
one of the
right.
Yankees manager,
Yeah, and
owner. I don't know what he did.
owner, and it's about the original Yankee Stadium. That's the House of
Right. And the
Steinbrenner.
fans were so sad. But then they were like, "Hey, but my kids, they were. It's cool that they were 3 years old when the new stadium was made. They'll be able to live forever. Like, tell their kids that. It's kind
Yeah.
of cool. Life's kind of cool when you think about it like that. Traditions and stuff.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
All
And
right.
then it passed on to his son, Steinbrenner Jr.
Yeah. Not as good.
Really,
Hmm.
he seemed excited though to run the team.
Yeah, he's made some mistakes though.
Was he still in
Yeah,
charge?
I think so, but the Yankees haven't won a World Series since 2009, and that's really bad for them.
That's when 30 for 30 started.
Yeah.
They almost won in '04. Didn't work out.
Didn't
Didn't
work
work
out.
out.
Yeah.
We'll get
There's
there.
there's a 30 for 30 about that.
One of the better
All
ones.
right, my 22 is Marion Jones. Press pause.
Okay. What should we be saying when you when you get to these, should we say like didn't make my list?
Oh, did that one not make
That
your
one didn't
list?
make my
Oh
list.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
John Singleton didn't crack the
I
list.
was excited for that one, and then it
Yeah.
didn't really live up to it. He seemed like he sort of had a crush on her though.
Yeah, it did sort of throw it. But yeah, she's a runner, correct?
Runner stripped of her medals for performance enhancing drugs,
Mhm.
and then joined the WNBA for a few years later on.
Yep.
So I guess if you're a good enough athlete, you can just be good at basketball. Um, Number 21, Jordan rides the bus. This was those years he was suspended from the NBA, and
Mhm.
he played minor league baseball, as we talked about.
All right. My number 21, The U.
I realize I have not been writing these down. What was your 22 again? Can you
Oh,
say it?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
22 is
Oh,
Marion
Marion.
Jones.
Okay, sorry. The U, that's pretty low.
It's too long. They
It's
go
really long.
they go through every season. It's like, and then the next season, this happened. And I'm like, just give me the highlights, guys.
It follows like three owners.
And you know what? It's not even over, Logan. I don't know if you know this, but this is a franchise. There's another 30 for 30, the U part two.
Oh, I think I've heard of this. Is it as long?
It's longer. No, I mean, I think it's just as long. Yeah.
There are, I think, five or six over an hour. And this one is one of the longer ones, an hour 46 minutes.
Yeah.
That is
And
the
I
longest
think I
one.
think it's the longest one that doesn't earn its length.
Two Escobars is 2 minutes shorter, and that one definitely deserves it.
Yeah, that one feels like a real movie.
Yeah, I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
So 20, my number 20, you said at 24, I believe, 23, Small Potatoes, who killed the USFL.
Okay. My number 20 is Silly Little Game.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And that's about the creation of like fantasy sports, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Started only as fantasy baseball and then
Yeah.
spread to other sports. And it was known as Rotisserie League,
That's
is what they
right.
called it, because they were in like a, it was called like it was like a rotisserie restaurant or something.
I was just contacted the other day by my good friend Isaac Lopez. Hey, you still doing fantasy football this year? You in? Yes, I am. And I'm going to be in New York for the draft. So I might go in person.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
I always think about Knocked Up.
Yep. I think about that too.
I forgot if that was out. This is 40. Um,
He said, "Don't let the door hit your vagina on the way out."
yeah, he's
That was
laughing at it
hilarious.
again. Those two are electric in that movie. Rudd and Rogan, they're so
Yeah.
good. 19, I put, I don't know. I said I did a speech on this whenever I was in college for a year. Maybe that's why I didn't love this as much. I already knew about it. But no crossover, the trial of Allen Iverson. This one's also too long, an hour 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I didn't know the story, so I like that one. You said you like knew
I think
you
that's the
did
difference.
what you did like a presentation about it in
Yeah, I did
college.
like a public speech about something and I picked Allen Iverson and I talked about
Yeah.
this.
All right. There's a whole bunch between Silly Little Game and my next one that aren't from this season.
Okay, big
Um,
jump.
yeah, big jump. 19 for me is The Best That Never Was.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. What's that about again? It's football guy.
Yeah, what was his name? His name was Marcus
Marcus
Dupree.
Dupree.
He was really big in high school and then he got signed in college, but like his family got really involved and he went to a college he didn't really like that much and he sort of fell out of love with football. But then he was like, well, I'm not gonna get another job doing anything else. I'm gonna go try to play football again while I can still run. So he made a couple years for the Rams. So shout out to him. But that's a good one. That's a really long one too, an hour 41 minutes. But
Mm.
probably I think that one I felt like earned it a little bit.
Yeah, but I feel like it might be a little higher on the list if it was shorter.
That's fair. It's pretty high on mine. 18, the very first one, I believe, King's Ransom, the trade of Wayne Gretzky from the
That's
Oilers
right.
to the Kings.
Incredible. I love that one.
Fair.
Um, well, yeah, hockey ones are always gonna. rank
There aren't that
highly.
many of them. Was that the only
I
one this season?
I think it's the only one this season. Yeah, they've made others since,
That's
like
fucked
the
up.
the one about the Miracle on Ice.
Hmm.
Well, hockey's a ghettoized sport. It is the
But they
number
could have changed
one.
it if they made four of them in season one of 30 for 30 about hockey,
I
you know?
know it's uh the number one best sport ever created,
That's an opinion.
and a fact. Um, and it doesn't get the respect it deserves. My number 18. Did you say your number 18? King's
Yes,
Ransom.
King's Ransom.
Mine is Little Big Men,
Okay, coming up
about
for me.
Little League baseball.
Yeah, that's another one like the Marcus Dupree one where they sort of fell out of love with baseball because the parents made it about themselves more than
Mhm.
anything. And they were like, God damn it, I loved baseball. Sucks. I thought all those guys were really well adjusted though. The way they talked about it all, they it seemed very healthy to them. You
Yeah.
know, like I like all those guys.
Yeah, they like really got along. Like they'd been through the wars together. It felt like.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it didn't seem like it was like the best part of their life. Like they
Yeah.
peaked with winning the little league
Right,
tournament. You
right.
know, they were all seemed cool. That 17 Guru of Go. This follows a coach. His name was Paul Westhead. He had this offense, fast break offense, where you're just going the whole time. And then apparently, well, not apparently, this guy died on the court. One of the players. Sad story.
Not in my 25.
Ooh, I like that one. That was good.
It's
There's an
okay.
emotional moment where a guy like closes his eyes and makes a free throw for his friend that died. It's a very emotional moment. Also,
Okay.
fun fact: Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, he's been the head coach of the Heat for the last freaking 20 years or something. He was on the court when that guy died. He was like the point guard for the opposing team. They said Eric Spoelstra was it was crazy. Anyway, that's my
See, this is your
17.
basketball nerddom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Logan, of course, incorrectly thinks basketball is the best sport.
I do think that.
Right, right.
I would say
Um,
incorrectly.
well,
That one
he's
it is the
correct
best.
about it. No, no, hockey's better.
It's just so easy to tell who's the best. They're all playing against each other doing the same thing.
That's boring.
That's the best way to tell who the best is.
Hockey is basketball on ice with
You
a
can't tell
goalie.
who's who.
You can.
They all have on a
You learn their
mask.
numbers. You learn their numbers.
Camera's too far away.
No, all the arguments that you
Stats
are
aren't as good.
giving. The stats are great.
You get more basketball stats. It's easier to tell.
More basketball stats. More is not always better,
It's easier to tell. I don't care the difference between like 3 goals and 1 goal.
but this is a team sport.
Basketball is too.
But a basketball, just one guy could run the floor.
Like if they're so good, which I find interesting.
Okay. 17 is I believe Barry Levinson's The Band That Wouldn't Die.
Okay, one of the early ones. I think the second one maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's the second one. This is about like so it's like they were like the Baltimore Colts
Right.
marching band, and they just like kept going
The Colts left,
after
went to
yeah,
Indianapolis, and the Baltimore Colts band still played and rooted for the Colts, and then
right.
eventually got hired on to be like
The
the
Ravens band.
Ravens. Yeah, the new
Yeah,
Ravens moved in, and they were the Ravens band. Pretty
that
cool
was
story. I
fascinating.
thought that was really inspirational. I like that one.
It was around the time that 30 for 30 was happening. I was visiting. Nathaniel was living in Baltimore, so I was in Baltimore a lot, and like I recognized a lot of locations in that one, and it was like exciting for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you you know Elaine Bennis. She roots for the Baltimore Orioles. Is that what they're
Does
called?
she?
Is that
Yeah.
what they're called? Yeah, there's the they go to a baseball game. I think she's from Baltimore,
Oh,
maybe,
right,
and she keeps
right.
wanting to wear her like hat or something, and they're like, "You're gonna get beat up." They keep
Yeah,
telling her.
because like they're in a Yankees box. Like George gets them tickets like through
He
his
works
job.
for the Yankees, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's great too. Steinbrenner is a huge Seinfeld character, played by
yeah.
Larry David,
That's right.
in voiceover. I don't know if he plays him physically. Uh, what are we at? 17, 16.
16.
My 16, you said at 18, Little Big Men, the Little League guys.
Okay. My number 16 is The Birth of Big Air.
Wow, that's very high on my list.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
really like that one.
that's about BMXer Matt Hoffman's desire to go the highest on a half pipe.
It was pretty awesome, I thought.
It honestly was awesome.
It really is.
Yeah.
And he really changed the game. To me, he was like a Dr. J, like what Dr. J is to the NBA, Matt Hoffman basically is to BMX. He just kept pushing it, made everything so cool with his high flying moves and daring skills and ability. He was awesome. I thought that one's really high up for me.
And that one's directed by Jeff Tremaine,
Hmm.
co-creator of Jackass.
That's right. That's right. I think produced by Knoxville, possibly.
Maybe.
I think so. 15, I put Without Bias, the Len tragic story of Len Bias.
I got that way higher. I like that one.
I like now we're into the ones I really like.
Mm. All right. My 15 is Into the Wind,
Ooh,
about that guy that ran across Canada with one leg.
that's right. This is by I've started running again because of his name was Terry Fox. He ran all across Canada. He was diagnosed with cancer. Started
Yeah.
running across Canada to raise awareness. And he like motivated me to start running. So shout out to Terry
Have you been
Fox.
running?
Yeah.
Wow.
What a legend. And then he died. Like he had to stop running because he was dying, basically. It's a really
Yep.
horrible story. 14, a young guy too. He was like 20 when it happened. 14, I have Pony Excess, the
Didn't
dark
make my
times
list.
of SMU when they received the death penalty. The only time that ever happened for bribing players to join their team.
They received the death penalty?
That's what it was called, the death penalty, where you couldn't compete for the next year.
Oh yeah, but they weren't like murdered. They weren't like
No, it's just what it was
to
called.
death.
Right, right.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't make my list. Sorry.
Didn't make your list. That
Mhm.
is shocking. It's
Okay.
another long one. I love how that happened though, because they like kick a guy off the team, and then he's like, "Well, if I'm off the team, what do I give a shit for?" And they went and snitched.
Hmm. Well,
Crazy.
that's you can't do that.
Got to
If
keep him
you're
on the team.
yeah, if you're like fucking around and they know, you got to
Honestly,
keep them on the team.
bad job
Yeah.
by them.
All right, 14 for me is King's Ransom, the Wayne Gretzky one.
Okay, all right. My 13 is the band that wouldn't die.
Okay, my 13 is the House of Steinbrenner.
Whoa, it's very high. There was like in a lot of these, there's like a conflict because they're about sports. And that one, I just felt like I was just getting a story about something, just learning about this guy Steinbrenner. No
I
conflict.
guess. Look, there's gonna be biases. I mean, we are very much
We're
not
without
like
bias.
the film Without Bias. We have biases. You're
Wow.
gonna have basketball ones higher. I'm gonna have hockey ones higher. I'm gonna have Yankees ones higher. It's just the way it goes. That those are the teams we grew up with. So those are always more interesting to us because we are seeing in-depth stories of shit we've heard about more superficially.
Right. But I would love to get a story I've never heard about before, and that'd be my new number one. If there was like a cricket story I'd never heard, that could happen.
There's no way a cricket story would ever top my list.
Hey, it
It
could.
would have to be an amazing story. Like, it turns out, like this great cricketer of the 70s, he was from another planet.
It might have happened.
Who knows?
We just don't know yet. He has had children that are around the world right now.
The truth is out there.
Is that a X Files thing?
Yes.
Okay, good. 13 is the band that wouldn't die.
Wait, didn't you say that already?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What's
12 is Run Ricky Run. Follows Ricky Williams and
I
his battle with weed.
I am much higher. I love that one.
That's a good
My
one.
my favorite thing about Run Ricky Run is he just doesn't give a shit. He's got like a piece of toilet paper or maybe like paper towel just attached to his face for like so much of the interview and just he doesn't care. He just leaves it there.
Too high. Doesn't even
Yeah.
realize. It's amazing.
Yeah.
He also
Uh,
played Celebrity Big Brother, so
True.
That's
Oh,
cool.
oh, all I thought about was Run Ricky Run during that season of Celebrity Big
Oh,
Brother.
I thought I was Celebrity Big Brother when I was watching Run Ricky Run.
Nice.
I was thinking about when Kato Kalin did like a stomach thing on him, make his stomach feel better. That's what you get on Celebrity Big Brother.
Yep. Number 12 for me is 4 days in October.
Wow. I thought this might be lower because you're a Yankees fan and this is so
I know. It's an
bad
amazing
for the
story,
Yankees.
though.
Is this still the only time that ever happened? The 3-0 deficit?
Probably. It honestly, I remember when it happened, and it was such a bummer. Um, but the documentary sort of made me feel better about it because I got to see it from like the other team's perspective. Like, because
Yeah.
when I was watching it, they were just the villains.
Yeah. They're all
Yeah,
so heroic though
I know.
in the way it's portrayed. And I love how that they all really shine there. Bill Simmons is in this one. He's like doing some of the interview. He's talking because he's a Boston fan, so he's talking about the Red Sox. Uh anyway, what was that one? I said Run Ricky Run. Number 11, I have The Best That Never Was. You
Mhm.
said about Marcus Dupree, the high
Yeah.
school. Yeah.
My number 11 is Fernando Nation.
Wow. 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 I think this is just not as good as a lot of the ones you've said.
Mm,
4 Days in October, King's Ransom, Into the Wind, Birth of Big Air.
that might be fair.
Those are really good. But to each their own. Uh, are you a fan of him? Why do you like this one so
Yeah,
much?
I remember him from when I was a kid, so it probably helped that like he was a working pitcher. Like I remember when he was really popular and shit.
Left-handed too. He's got that going for him.
Mm.
People like that.
All right,
Uh,
top 10.
top 10 heavy hitters, sort of.
Not yet.
10 Silly Little Game. I really like this one, the fantasy league.
Okay. My number 10 is Once Brothers
Mm-hmm.
about Vlade Divac and the other guy that was his friend.
Dražen Petrovic. Yeah. They started out friends on the Yugoslavian team. Both made the NBA, had very different paths. Dražen was like a bench warmer, and then Vlade was like a star with Magic Johnson. And then
That's another one. Like when I was a kid, Vlade Divac was really big.
he has always been big his whole life.
Right. Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
was born that way. And
He was a tall baby.
I bet he was. And then a sad thing happened where Vlade like pushed over a flag. Like some guy was like bombarding him at a like an Olympic thing, and he like pushed over thing, and the Yugoslavian flag hit the ground. And Drazen was very offended by that. Stopped talking to him for many years, and then Drazen dies in a car accident. They never talked again.
Oh yeah.
Very
That's
sad.
tragic.
It is. It is. Um, So my 9, you haven't said yet. Maybe it's not on your list. Just kidding. There's no way. June 17th, 1994 follows many events. We've got the OJ chase. We've got the New York Rangers Stanley Cup parade. Were you excited for that?
Yes.
Yeah, you must have been. How old are you? 10. No, 8. You're 8.
8. Yeah.
The 1994 FIFA World Cup held in Chicago. Arnold
Yeah.
Palmer's final US Open.
Mm-hmm.
And then game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Rockets and the Knicks all
Oh,
happened on that day.
I was watching that too, man. I was
Oh, yeah.
so into the Knicks, and we lost in game 7.
Didn't work out. Didn't work out.
Uh,
And then Jordan came back the next year and you were like, God damn it.
yeah, and
Fuck.
then it was all over.
So sad.
Number 9 for me, and we're at 14 overall on the list,
Wow.
is One Night in Vegas.
No.
Yeah, this is about the night Tupac Shakur was murdered in Vegas.
This didn't make my list.
What?
Did not make my list. I felt like this was real style over substance. They're doing like this spoken word that they keep cutting to, and I did not like it very much. And it's just a lot about these guys, how they were both um accused of raping people. And I was like, this is what our 30 for 30 is just like about rape.
Boy, I've noticed, Logan, that I think there are only 3 in the original batch of 30 for 30s directed by black men. And it
They gotta
seems
get
and
better.
it seems that all three of them didn't make your top
What's the other one?
25.
What's the other one? What was the third one
The John
besides Marion
Singleton
Jones?
one and the Ice Cube one.
Oh, the Ice Cube. They gotta step their game up. It's not my
Oh
fault.
my
I judge them
God.
based on what they are. I didn't even realize that.
I don't know. I guess maybe it meant more. I've seen the spot. I was a big Tupac guy, and I saw where he died here in Vegas. I knew
Mm,
like that exact intersection. And yeah, I'll tell you what. You want to know a fun fact about it?
yeah.
That's where they film BattleBots now, right there at that intersection.
That show? What is that?
You don't know BattleBots?
I've heard of it. What is it though?
Yeah, it's like dudes build robots and they fight each other. They have tournaments.
What do you mean they film it though?
Yeah, they film it.
They film it for what?
Originally for Comedy Central, but now I think it's like more of like a sporty kind of a thing.
Like a E games?
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Or esports, I mean, is what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an episode of Zoe 101 where they do that. They have like a nerdy character, Quinn, and she builds battle bots and they like beat the bad guys.
Glad I know that now.
You
What's your
should
number
be.
8?
My number 8 is gonna be not on your list. Oh no, it was on your list. It was your 21. The U.
Okay. My number 8 was also shamefully low on your
Oh
list.
no.
And that's Muhammad and Larry.
Oh yeah, that was my 25. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like there wasn't a lot there. I liked getting to know the guy, Larry Holmes. He was cool, but
Yeah.
that was really my big takeaway. I don't know.
I
Uh,
find it interesting, like minor characters in like really popular sports.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
All
do
right.
know what you mean. So my what 7 is Into the Wind, the Canadian runner.
Mm-hmm. My 7 is Jordan rides the bus.
Wow, we really are have a different list here. Did not expect it. I honestly was like, my this is so easy to put together. We're just gonna have the same list. I was wrong. 6, Once Brothers.
6 for me without bias.
Okay. That was the year you were born, right? It's the 86 draft. I don't know if he died in 86. He was drafted in 86. I think he died right after he was drafted, like months later.
Yeah.
So,
And that cracks open my overall top 10 as well, by the way.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. And we still have 5 to go here. So
Mm-hmm.
my number 5 was low on your list, Unmatched, the two tennis stars.
I can believe that's fucking number 5.
Honestly, it could have been higher.
I
When I
don't know.
watched it, I was like, "Whoa, new favorite, 30 for 30." Whoa.
To me, that I liked the story more. I didn't like the way it was made.
I
It,
did. See, I did like that. And it was made that's made by a woman.
I, yeah, right. But I bet you if you watched that exact same documentary and it was directed by a black guy, it would not be in your top 5.
You're right. The biases that I have.
Right, right.
Yep.
Number 5, I have the two Escobars.
Ooh. All right. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Follows Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar, as
Yeah,
well as was he a Colombian soccer player? I don't know. Andres Escobar. And he missed a goal. And everyone in his life was like, bro, you're going to freaking die. They're going to kill your ass. And he was like, what are you talking about? And he went out to a club one night. Bang, bang, bang. He's dead.
yeah.
Sad
It's
story.
the two Escobars. It's actually the title, but very similar to Kanye West's The Life of Pablo,
Okay.
where it was like Pablo Escobar was one of them. And
We
then
got to do the
the
life of Andres.
yeah,
If
I
only
don't
he made a
know.
sequel. Maybe.
Anyway,
Well, maybe if he got to make new music, he would. Number 4, you set it down low. That wasn't that low. 4 days in October, the 3-0
hmm,
comeback.
my number 4, you said really low, but it was because you were too familiar with the story. No
Hmm.
crossover, the trial of Allen Iverson.
Fair, fair. I mean, that's fair. That's really fair. 3, the birth of Big Air.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My number 3 Maybe I'm a cuck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I just realized my number three is Winning Time, Reggie Miller versus the New York Knicks. And I hated Reggie Miller as a kid and the Indiana
now you
Pacers.
love watching
And
him fuck your team though,
yeah, it's like Winning Time and 4 Days in October are like two of my favorites, and they're just about my teams
abusing your
getting
team.
fucked up.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe that's a kink that you
I'm a
have.
sports cuck.
You love to see that. Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck my team up. Oh
You know
yeah.
why? I think it makes me feel better if it was like if that was important enough for the other team to have like a documentary made about it, then at least it mattered. At least
Yeah.
the loss meant something.
And they typically do when it's the Knicks or when a New York team.
You know.
The Stanley Cup parade was even in the 1994 one,
What
the
we want.
June 17th, 1994.
Mhm.
So not a big part of it though. Number two, I put Winning Time. Reggie Miller versus the New York Knicks.
Great one.
Yep.
Number two for me was Run Ricky Run.
Wow, that's very cool. The also those are very similar, Winning Time and the 4 Days in October, because they take place in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's
Okay.
not a finals situation, but Reggie Miller loses, and then the Red Sox end up winning. Who they play? I don't know.
Who'd who play?
The Red Sox, should they go on to play in the after they beat the
Oh,
Yankees?
I don't remember.
Hey Siri, who did the Boston Red Sox play in the 2004
Yes.
World Series?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
St. Louis Cardinals. She didn't
Okay.
say it though. But anyway, number one, my number one is gonna be the two Escobars. That one felt the most dramatic and full to me. The biggest story. Oh, my Siri's going off here. So that's my
My
number one.
number one, and it's my number two overall 30 for 30.
Whoa, don't spoil what your number one is.
It's OJ. It's not. It's obviously the best
Oh,
one. My number two is my number one of the originals is June 17th,
uh,
1994.
but now that we've had the OJ thing, isn't it a little redundant?
No,
When we've had so many OJ things, it's not.
it here's why. It's the editing of it.
It's
It,
very
it
cool.
it is so fascinating, like that all this shit happened in one day and everything is edited in like chronological order, like at this time, like over the
Yeah,
course of the day, if you were paying
Arnold
attention to
Palmer.
sports, all this shit was going cut there, and I go back and rewatch this one every few years. Like a
I
lot
get
of
it.
30 for
It's
30s
electric.
I've only seen once, but that one is like amazing to me. I
Well,
think
that's
I
a good
should.
question. Which ones would we watch again?
I remember I showed it to my mom once.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
fun.
and she doesn't care.
It's a shorter one too. It's just like an hour. One of the normal length ones.
Yeah, and it's directed by Brett Morgan, who's a good filmmaker. He's a guy who also made The Kid Stays in the Picture
Yeah.
and Cobain Montage of Heck. He's a
Oh
good
wow.
documentary filmmaker. He did a Bowie one like last year or 2 years ago, also that I never watched.
Okay. Brett More. I feel like that's a different guy than who that was. But all right, so we have our list here, and now I guess we have to do the part that I like the least, which is math, adding these things up a little bit. So I think first is gonna be the two Escobars. I had that one. You had it five. No, Winning Time. I had it two. You had it three.
There you go.
Do we have to do math? I don't want to do the math. I just like doing it
You
more like that.
should. You should.
I should do the math.
I feel like for this one.
Yeah. Should we say the ones that didn't make our list, by the way?
Oh yeah, okay.
I have them ranked. So I'll say my 26 through 30. 26, I put The Legend of Jimmy the Greek, about the guy who started the sports betting craze on TV. They let him get his own segment where he could talk about that. 27, One Night in Vegas. I'm so sorry to you. 28, Marion Jones, Press Pause. 29, The 16th Man. This one's like rugby, boring rugby stuff. A lot of
Yep.
Nelson Mandela. I don't know.
Yep.
30, Straight Out of LA, Ice Cube Vanity Project.
All right. Yeah, my 26 was Guru of Go. My 27 was the 16th Man. 28 Pony XS. 29, The Legend of Jimmy the Greek, and 30, Straight Outta LA.
Okay, so three of them in the
Yeah.
bottom. All right, so we've got. I feel like I should take a break and add these, like in the take an edit, so we don't have. I don't have to talk the
Okay,
whole time.
that's fine.
All right, so I think, are back.
Okay.
I've done some math, and I think that Winning Time would go in the number one spot with a total of 47 points.
Wow. Time for Winning Time to win
You're
this
totally
time.
right. And then the second place would be the two Escobars, which was my number
Wow.
one.
Two Escobars coming in at 2.
Great job, Dan. Number three will be June 17th, 1994.
Should have been 1993.
Number four is we have a 38 in here. We have some 36s. I think next place would be Run Ricky Run through sheer power of Daniel.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Ricky ran all the way to fourth place.
Good job.
So next would be we have Once Brothers and we have 4 Days in October tied. So which one is higher?
What's highest ranking
4 Days
on
in
our list?
October, I have fourth place, and Once Brothers, I have six. Once Brothers, you have at 10, and you can't have Once Brothers higher than I did. So I think 4 Days in October would be higher.
Okay. More like 5 days in October.
Too easy. And then one. What about Once Brothers? At
More
6.
like Sixth Brothers.
Yep. 7. So next place after 36 would be possibly 33. We have The Birth of Big Air, and then we have Without Bias.
He went so high, he was almost in seventh heaven.
Yep. And what about Without Bias at 8?
With 8 bias.
He shouldn't have ate all that cocaine.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Good job.
Damn. All right. Next, I think would be possibly No Crossover.
9 crossover.
No, sorry, sorry, it'd be Into the Wind.
Oh, okay.
Into the Wind. Then No Crossover. He crossovered 11 right into that 10 spot, you know?
Nice.
Got right past them. So after 29, I think would be possibly.
We're at number 11 here.
We're at number 11, which I think would go to Jordan Rides the Bus.
Mm.
And then we have a tie, I think a three-way tie between The Band That Wouldn't Die, The Best That Never Was, and Silly Little Game. So you have The Band That Wouldn't Die the highest of those three. And I have Silly Little Game the highest of all. So it would go Silly Little Game is at 10. So that'd be 12. Then it would go The Best
Band
That
that
Never
wouldn't die.
Was.
No, band that wouldn't die.
Why?
Because we both have that around the same time, and I have the other one kind of low.
You have them all very close. You have The Band That Wouldn't Die at 17. Then you have The Best That Never Was 19. And then I have the band that would never. I have The Best That Never Was at 11, and The Band That Wouldn't Die at 13.
Okay, so fine.
But I think that we have Silly Little Game. I think we'll like sandwich them so that we can each get what we want a little bit. So because I put Silly Little Game at 10. I don't even know if you can see any of this.
I can see it.
And then what I'll do is I'll do
No,
The Band That Wouldn't Die.
You have a 12 there.
At 12, sorry. And then I'll do The Band That Wouldn't Die and then The Best That Never Was.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. The problem with
the band that wouldn't die at number 13, they were very unlucky.
Yeah,
But,
they were.
then the Ravens came, saved them.
What about 14? Marcus Dupree.
What's that one called?
The Best That Never Was. I already got it. The problem with these is they're so long.
Yeah.
I have to write so much. So after 20. Oh no, I fucked up.
What?
Fuck. The U would go ahead of all of these. That's
All right, you got to
23.
erase them,
Fucking
rewrite them.
shit. Fucking shit. All right. Sorry, guys. Having to do a little erase action here.
Where's the U going?
The U is going now at number 12.
And
So
that stands for you, Logan, fucked up.
yeah, I really did. So it'd be the U, then it would be Silly Little
Silly
Game.
Little Game at 13.
Yeah,
Band
please
That
tell me.
Wouldn't Die at 14. And then The Best It Never Was at 15.
All right, I'm putting Band Wouldn't Die.
Band equals no die.
Best equals never was. All right, now next up would be. Oh fuck! I fucked up again.
What?
Unmatched would go ahead of all of these because I have that at number 5, and that's
Right,
also
you
22.
gotta erase them again.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm debating whether I should edit this, but I think we should just leave it all how it is.
All right, so now 13 is Unmatched.
Yep.
And ever since we started talking about that one, I've had the song Untouched by the Veronicas stuck in my head. So maybe you should end the episode with that.
Okay.
And then 14, Silly Little Game. 15, Band equals no die. 16, Best equals never was.
All right. Band equals no die. All right. So 17. Next up would be after all those 22s, maybe possibly King's Ransom with a score of 20. I think that would be it. King's Ransom. Then under that, we've got Muhammad and Larry has 19. I think it would be that. I think it would be Muhammad and Larry, then Little Big Men.
Okay.
Muhammad plus Larry. Little, no real way to do that. Little Big Men. And then Fernando Nation has 17. That's very high.
Well, I like that one.
I know you do. And then so I have. Oh no, we have Fernando and the House of Steinbrenner. I think that they're tied, but I think they would just go in that order. The House of Stein. I'll just put that. So then next after 17, I think we go to 12, which is Pony Excess.
No. Oh, well, I guess so. Yeah. The bottom 4 will be the ones that are only on one of our lists, right?
I think what's left is Pony Excess, Guru of Go. Wait, how many spots do we have left?
4.
Am I crazy? Pony Excess.
No, there should be.
Oh yeah, there should be things.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pony Excess is next.
Even though it didn't make my list.
Didn't make your list. Then we have a tie at 9. So we have Guru of Go, which I have higher, and then you have Small Potatoes a little lower. So it'd be Guru of Go.
No.
No.
Guru of Go is not even on my list. Small Potatoes should be higher.
Small Potatoes is on. Oh, then I'm sorry. Then I was going strictly by numbers. Pony Excess wouldn't make the list either. Then it would be Small Potatoes here. Small Potatoes. Tim Richmond here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would be you have Marion Jones, and I have. It would be my 2 left. It would be Pony Excess and then Guru of Go, and Marion Jones wouldn't make it.
That's fine.
Pony Excess, Guru equals Go. Just kidding. Okay. And then Marion Jones is the one that did not make it. That made one of our lists.
Logan had to take the black guy off the board.
Come on. All right. So this is our top 30. Wait, top 25 30 for 30s. So sorry.
From the first season
of season 1. Can you read them?
I'll do it. 25. Now you're blocking the bottom. 25, Guru of Go. 24, Pony Excess. 23, Tim Richmond, To the Limit. 22, Small Potatoes. Who killed the USFL. 21, the House of Steinbrenner. 20, Fernando Nation. 19, Little Big Men. 18, Muhammad and Larry. 17, King's Ransom. 16, The Best That Never Was. 15, The Band That Wouldn't Die. 14, Silly Little Game. 13, Unmatched. 12, The U. 11, Jordan Rides the Bus. 10, No Crossover, The Trial of Allen Iverson. Number 9, Into the Wind. Number 8, Without Bias. Number 7, The Birth of Big Air. Number 6, Once Brothers. Heavy hitters. Number 5, 4 Days in October. Number 4, Run Ricky Run. Number 3, June 17th, 1994. Number 2, The Two Escobars. And winning is winning time. Reggie Miller versus the New York Knicks. That is the franchise's top 25 30 for 30s of the first batch.
Exactly. You nailed it. And that'll be the title of this episode. I actually don't know what it'll be, but thank you, Daniel, for reading all of that. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Happy to do it. You know what, Logan? I'd do anything for my friend Logan.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Is that true? Would you kill
Mostly.
somebody?
Yeah, I mean, I would do that before I'd blow you.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Well, I'm just saying that you know, that's something I could do for you, but I would rather kill somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you really? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, no homo, no homo.
Right. Pause. They say now.
I know. I heard someone do it.
In real life?
No. It was on a TV. It was on Bachelor in Paradise.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Tim, I started watching that thing Tim recommended to us, Mr. and Mrs. Murder. We recommended it to you, but I was like, I'll watch it. I'll check it out. Pretty interesting stuff going on over there.
Have we wrapped up? Is this part of the show?
I don't think so. We can wrap up though.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing next on the top 25 thing.
We'll give us some suggests.
Yeah, please.
I also wanted to tell you that I watched Monday Night Raw last night, and they incorporated Nikki Bella getting cut out of Happy Gilmore 2 into the storyline. Yeah. Becky Lynch is feuding with Nikki Bella, comes out and she's like, she wants a shot at Becky's Intercontinental title. And Becky tells Nikki,
you can't see John anymore. Was that a part of that?
Yeah, you saw that?
I saw that.
Yeah, that was fucking insane.
Yeah.
But she also said, like, you have no idea how far my reach extends. I had you cut out of Happy
Wow, unbelievable. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right, because she made the final cut.
Yeah.
That rules.
I know.